What's up?
Was that?
Welcome everyone. We're continuing with Resident Evil 2
On the PS2?
on the PC too.
Um, so where did we leave off?
We left off in the chief's office.
Pretty
So
cool.
I mentioned that the two scenarios are extremely similar.
Hmm?
This is the one place where they differ.
Ah,
Leon does not come here.
well, that's interesting.
This place is fucked, by the way. All right, there you go. Read it.
Police Chief Irons, as thanks for your unwavering support, I have deposited a small sum into your account to use as you see fit. I hope I can count on you to maintain surveillance over your subordinates, especially the ones who survived that mansion. Get rid of them if you must. WB. Police Chief Irons, I ran into some trouble with Umbrella headquarters. The suits want to take the fruit of my research away, but don't worry. This will all blow over soon. You just keep doing what I tell you to do, and everything will be all right. WB. Police Chief Irons, you are to up the security around my lab. Your muscleheads are to shoot any suspicious person on sight. Doesn't matter if they kill them, or even if they're Umbrella employees. I am so close to completing G, and no asshole is going to get in my way. WB. Police Chief Irons, get your shit together and do your fucking job. I told you I need more security on the sewers. Don't you know how critical of a time this is for me? As for the money, I can pay you whatever once I take over, but not before. Why don't you get that? Never forget how expendable you are. WB.
No, Alan Rickman.
It was a halfway Alan Rickman. It's funny. I was just like, I'll go for a villain voice just for a fuck of it. And by the end of that first paragraph, you're like, oh shit, this is a bad guy.
So that confirms that the chief was working not only for Umbrella but a mysterious third party.
This shit goes all the way to the top, man.
Oh, it does.
The
The mansion incident that he mentions is Resident Evil 1, actually.
That's a cool bit of continuity.
Yeah.
Does that make let me ask you this. You know video game history better than I do. Does that make Resident Evil 2 kind of unique as a sequel? And that it's at the time, you know, new characters in a new setting, but still like has like that world building aspect to it. You know, like those connections. That feels a little unique.
I'm trying to think of PS1 games. Yeah, because the only two that are coming to mind at the moment, I'm not saying these are the only two that ever did this at the time, but the only ones that are coming to mind is like this and Metal Gear.
Yeah, and Metal Gear would be after this and was kind of its own animal with the way they did that and try to keep that a secret. But you know, because for the vast majority of video games, if you do a sequel, it's like, oh, you play as the same character because you know it used to be kind of thin on plot.
Yeah. But I like how these games do world building and like plot through collectibles.
Mm-hmm. That's always fun.
Like
and
I
it's
like
just
a good
kind of a
story
gaming
in my
staple.
video games.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this part.
It's just stairs.
So, you remember how we talked about like we don't like to be chased in video games?
Yeah, is this the big one?
Resident Evil loves its pursuer enemies. Uh, they can't be bargained with. They can't be reasoned with.
You know what? I am gonna correct myself for that previous statement. I think I got the answer.
Okay.
It's Miss Pac-Man. That is a different protagonist to the sequel, but you do see Pac-Man in the little cutscenes between levels. Those famously story-driven arcade games with tons of world building and lore.
That's not where we want it to go.
Did you know there was a Pac-Man cartoon in the 80s?
I didn't, but that doesn't surprise me.
How do you make a show out of that? Spoilers,
I mean,
it's super lame.
How do you make a show out of fucking Mario?
But that, over the course of those games, though, you do get more lore and, you know, aesthetic things built up. You get a canon eventually.
No, it says Pac-Man is rich with lore.
Because, okay, so with Mario, you know, you have a couple games in, we get the Mushroom Kingdom. Okay, that's a setting. Pac-Man lives in an esoteric, nebulous grid maze.
You just make a show out of that.
But they didn't. They just made it like a stupid family sitcom cartoon.
I mean, of
Where
course.
it's just a guy.
It was the 80s.
Yeah.
They didn't care. They just wanted money.
No, I want a Pac-Man cartoon that's just a fucking nightmare. He's getting chased by these ghosts constantly. Make it a spooky show.
Do you know about the pursuer enemy in this game?
It sounds like I couldn't tell you the name, but I'm aware that it's kind of a popular character in this franchise. I think
I think you're thinking of 3 with Nemesis.
Okay, that could be what I'm thinking of.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here I go. Here I go again. Look, it's just oh.
There he is.
But then he's just a guy.
Jesus, stay back.
Just talk. No, oh, bitch. Hey, she just shot him in the head. She shot first. Everything he does is completely justified.
There's an achievement
for the villain of the game.
Oh god, I forgot he could climb ladders.
They climb now?
Oh god.
They climb now.
Go down the stairs, please.
Let's go faster. You're safe.
No, this is a safe room. He can't come in here.
Bitch.
But it doesn't matter how many times I play this game. The sound of his footsteps just fills me with, like, a dread.
So what about if you're Leon? Does he have, like, his own safe space area?
Yeah, well, so you have multiple safe rooms. Any
Okay.
room that has this box and the typewriter. This is the only one that's, like, exclusive to Claire, as far as I'm aware.
Gotcha.
Then, yeah, Leon would have his own, too. However, that did open up a shortcut. I don't know if you noticed.
Ooh.
Just gotta get there.
I thought you were about to just jump for a second.
I wish. I didn't need to come all the way down here. But no, he can open doors, he can climb ladders. Oh god.
Oh, hi. Hi. I don't know if you're supposed to walk towards him. But no, I've
But
definitely
he
like
moved
seen
that.
this guy.
He moved the helicopter out of the way.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I've seen this dude in like, games or gameplay before.
And his speed depends on what difficulty you're on. So if you're playing on like hardcore, he is fast. But it's really funny if you watch like higher difficulties, because they clearly just like fast forward the animation.
Could have a girl.
Okay, so we need to go to the operations room. Marvin, you doing okay, buddy?
Shoot him. It's the merciful thing to do. Oh my god! Oh
Yeah.
no!
No, at some point, yeah, he becomes a zombie.
You don't know that.
Look at his face.
I think you just murdered him, and these are muscle spasms.
And then, cool little bit of continuity that also confuses me is when you go to the B campaign, he's already a zombie.
So you're just confused on like the timeline.
Oh, Jesus!
Hi. Oh, is that a liquor?
Yeah.
Oh, is that his brain? I like. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm just confused on like how that timeline's supposed to work. Alright, right here.
Yes, Noah. He shot an unarmed man in the back of the head, execution style, which I believe is a
Oh,
crime.
God.
It's occupied.
There's a grenade in here somewhere. Leave me alone!
Sir, this is a Wendy's. Ah.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, hi. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. He just let us walk around him. He's just trying to talk to us. He looks like a really big Frankenstein monster.
Oh God, why is
And,
it?
like,
Why aren't you dead? Okay.
because you didn't put him out of his misery. But yeah, this pursuer guy, he looks like a big Frankenstein monster to me, like like we just saw in Creature Commandos. That kind of build.
No, I can see that.
Or like in Van Helsing, he's got a big coat. Somebody turn on a light. Oh, there we go. That's
What's
better.
a light?
You want my opinion? You need to lighten up. I love you're just doing this, and there's just a zombie 2 feet away. Oh, there he is.
Mr. X found me in here one time, and it was the most annoying fucking...
So, do you like the base simple zombies in the series kind of function by Romero rules? Where you gotta take out the brain, they're slow.
Yeah. And then they just add a bunch of like... Oh, Jesus!
Get out of there. Get out now. Oh god, he's getting faster. Must go faster. Hello. Oh god, no, this is a problem. Oh, you're fine. She's fine. We're all fine here.
Boring conversation anyway.
Well, at least he's dead.
No, he's just tired.
Heyo.
Yo, 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 yo.
Oh, look who
He can
decided to
talk.
join us.
I
Oh,
can
God.
talk. Whoa.
Can you sing? Oh, Jesus.
I don't really want to.
Sting! Sting!
Sing! I'm here, I'm here. I'm back, everybody.
He's back.
He's back in action.
After my...
His life-threatening surgery.
Yeah, it was looking real bad there. No, I just had my wisdom teeth removed, and I'm not really in any pain anymore, so that's good.
Woo!
Yeah. I'm still gonna talk, like, I'm not gonna, like, yell or anything, but, you know. Not that I need to yell in a horror game.
Did you get all 4 removed this week?
I did.
Fuck. That's a lot.
It wasn't, like, as excruciating of an experience as I thought it would be, because obviously they put you under.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't remember anything. I just remember going in, the doctor coming in, and then it was over. That's it. So.
Don't phrase it like that. You never want to phrase it as, thing I remember, the doctor came in.
Hey, I think that says more about you that you thought of that. You dirty-minded
What experiences have
individual.
you had at the doctor's, bro?
I know. Yeah, but what have you guys been up to the past few days?
I finally got back to my Harry Potter rewatch. I just finished Chamber before we or not Chamber, Prisoner of Azkaban.
Azkaban?
Woo!
Hell yeah. I like that
the
movie.
movie's still pretty good.
It's my favorite.
I think on a critical level, I think it's the best, but I prefer the first two.
I mean, fair enough.
3 is when it
like
starts to... Yeah, 3 is when it starts to change, like, the vibe of the series shifts.
Also, it bothered me more than it should have that movie starts with him just casually doing magic in his bedroom. And then the very next scene is him like, oh, I did magic outside of school when I blew up my aunt. They're gonna expel me. What?
Yeah, but he's doing it in secret.
Okay, Robert, I
Whoa.
want you to think about that really hard.
What?
You do understand that the Ministry of Magic has a trace on all underage wizards, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I know. That's a detail they ignore. That will then be a plot point in a later movie. There are lots of things in Harry Potter that don't add up and aren't consistent.
Oh, you don't say.
Okay, but the problem
There's
is you're
inconsistencies.
but the problem is you're creating new ones that don't need to be there.
Yeah. One detail in that scene that is kind of cool though is when he's practicing magic. You hear a dog barking outside, and that's supposed to be Sirius Black warning him to cut it out.
Oh,
That's
okay.
kind of funny.
It's a cool detail.
No,
There are
that is
several
cool.
bits throughout that movie where, and that's not the one time they do it. There's several bits where you hear a dog barking, and in the background it's supposed to be Sirius.
Nice.
Well, I mean, the movie is very serious.
Heyo.
What? I don't get it. No, that's. I guess my favorite's either that or 5.
You haven't even finished one.
Yeah, of the ones I've seen. I can have favorites of the ones I've seen.
No.
I don't like 4 all that much from memory.
I like 4, but like there's an asterisk there.
Right. Yeah.
That one, that's the start of like we are gonna cut this to pieces.
Hmm. 3, I think is great. It's my favorite. There is one, and that is the one when they start to change some stuff and cut some stuff out that I think mostly works to kind of streamline it. The one thing that's cut out of 3 that's a problem for later movies is the background with the map.
No, the fact that the Marauders barely exist in the movies is absurd.
Yeah, that it becomes a genuine issue because they have the thing where it's like Moody and Padfoot and stuff, and they never tell you in the movie like, oh, these are the aliases of these specific people. So when you get to part 5 and Harry refers to Sirius as Padfoot, you have no idea what he's talking about if you're just watching the movies. That's a genuine problem. But other than that, I love 3. That's my. Those movies are my introduction to like a lot of great actors, like and I'm blanking on his name, but the guy who plays Lupin is really good.
David Thewlis.
I knew there was a Thule. I knew there was a Thule in there somewhere.
Yeah, I don't even know
great.
if that's how you pronounce his name, but yeah, no, I like that guy.
Yeah, and that's probably the first thing I see Gary Oldman in.
It's Ares from Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I mean, the first thing I see Gary Oldman in is probably Batman Begins.
Same.
Okay.
But
Well,
the thing I really
that's
dislike
not
was
true.
4.
What do you mean that's not true? You don't know me.
No, I'm talking about John because he said didn't you say you saw those movies theatrically?
Oh, you know what? That's right. That would have been the first thing I was
okay.
saying.
I know math sometimes.
Apparently, I don't. I can never remember how quickly, because in my head those were yearly releases, but I don't think that starts until what, 5?
Well, okay, so God, I know this information more than I should. So Begins obviously is 05, and Prisoner is 04 maybe, because the first 2 are just a year apart. And then gradually there's more like a year and a half distance, which is still, for the record, insane for back in those days for big, like, huge studio movies. And then the last 2 are shot back to back, so those come out less than a year apart. But most of them
so it
have
was
like
never
a year and a
consistent.
half-ish gap.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because I do vaguely remember there being like a long gap for between 3 and 4.
At the time, it was
At the time,
probably
yeah.
the longest gap. Yeah. Which is funny to think now, like, oh my god, like these all came out like less than 2 years apart. Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
But when you're a kid, it feels like fucking forever.
No, it really did. What really irritates me about 4 is just that's where they also kind of start to settle on like Harry's kind of a loner in those movies, except when he's not. So he just because in the book there's a whole subplot of Hermione being the only one that believes him, and she's the one that teaches him the summoning spell. That's
Right,
how he
yeah,
gets the broom. In the movie, I guess he learned it.
You just don't. Yeah, there's like one line. It's implied that in the movie, it's implied that Mad Eye or fake Mad Eye taught him.
And I've never sat it. It also kind of plays like Hermione kind of takes Ron's side, which was weird. I just seemed out of character.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I need to rewatch
movie's
all
good.
those again. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I'm
I
enjoying
need
going
to
through
finish them.
Yeah, you should finish them. I
I
should.
can see you
I'm
really liking
trying-
the last.
I'm trying to get him to watch Party them with me, but he keeps refusing.
I don't want to be there for like if we do them in one night. That's gonna be too much.
Just
They
do all eight.
are doing them in one night. What?
I think wasn't there one time when you were like, "Let's do them all in one night"?
I wasn't being serious.
You were being dead serious.
I was being
I could
serious.
hear it in
I
your
ain't too
voice.
soon.
Well,
But no, we can do like two a night.
Yeah, they're only 2.5 hour plus movies.
John, we can do those if we also watch the animated Lord of the Rings sometime.
Oh,
I mean,
boy.
I'm fine with that. I've never seen them. I don't really care, but like I'll watch them.
The Ralph Bakshi animated
Oh,
Lord of the Rings
Jesus.
movie. Oh, damn. That movie is not great, but it's really interesting. So I think it's worth watching.
Oh my god. Does this game support violence against women?
Yes.
Yes.
But no, and then it really becomes a problem, I think, in 5. That there is no reason that 5 should be the shortest movie.
No, absolutely. And I like that movie, but it's you could put a little more back in.
So much like character stuff just missing.
But the central stuff with Harry is really good in that one. I think that's one of his best performances.
And then I am not a fan of 6.
You're not alone on that. It's for a lot of people, it ranks pretty low, which is totally fair.
And I like that book a lot, but it doesn't help that my least favorite part of the Harry Potter books are the couples, and that's what that movie is
and
like.
that's a lot of 6, yeah. At the time, I think what they were going for was, look, this is our last like hangout movie where the kids just get to be kids and deal with teenager stuff, and then the next 2 are into the world's adventure war story. So I get where their heads were at the time of why they were kind of leaning more into that stuff, but I see the issues with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Like, I don't think they were like thinking wrong. It's just the romance in those books are so poorly written that and the movies are somehow worse about it.
Yeah, well, because just a lot's cut out, and there are areas for, in my opinion, improvement. Like, for example, in 5, when Harry and a few of the other kids like team up and go on their mission for the prophecy.
Mm-hmm.
What one change you could do? Add Dean to the group. Give him something to do, so you set up the romance with him and Ginny in the next one. That's an idea, you know. Like, let him do and say something.
Yeah, because Dean is like not a big character, but like he gets his moments in the books.
Mm-hmm. And he gets like 2 in the movies.
Yeah.
1.5.
And Seamus.
Yeah. Seamus gets a little more in the movies.
And it doesn't help that I don't think Daniel Radcliffe and Bonnie Wright have like any chemistry, so everything just comes
No.
off really awkward.
Hmm.
Yeah, I went the wrong.
They are teenagers, so I mean I don't know how it is in context, but it kind of makes sense to me.
Well, it's harder to roll, and this is the problem with the books when it's like, well, no, this is true love. It's like, no,
Oh, I
just,
see.
just lean into
Yeah.
it being just a high school romance. Don't.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
it's very much the whole like these two are destined to be together.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But
Oh, come on, JK.
Oh,
that's the
it's
worst
worse
thing
in the
about
book. It is worse in the book. Robert,
Yeah.
do you know about the book version?
Are you talking about the cringy quote or something?
Yes. So Noah,
Yeah.
so Harry in the 6th book, Harry sees Ginny with another guy, and J.K. Rowling decides to describe this by Harry feels a beast in his chest.
A beast?
Yeah.
There's a beast waiting to get out of Harry.
Kelsey Grammer's trying to get out.
That's just all. At least they didn't find a way to fit that quote in there. I'll give them that.
Thank God. Yeah, no.
They didn't do like an Anakin Skywalker in episode 2 when he's like, I wish I could just wish away my feelings.
Oh, so good.
No, but 7 does have that really cringy. She has nice skin scene.
Ugh.
No, I think that's 6.
No, it's 7 because it's when they're in the tent and Ron asks like Harry like, "What about Ginny?" or something.
Okay. No. I think you're misremembering. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong on rewatch. I believe it's 6 because they're in the room at Hogwarts
Maybe.
and they're just chatting. Because
It has been a minute. But I remember them both saying that like their prospective love interests have nice skin, and I was like,
yeah.
"What?"
Ugh.
Yeah, because I think the context is Ron is asking Harry, like, why do you think Dean's dating my sister? Like, what do you think he sees in her? And he's like, I don't know, she has nice skin.
Ugh.
He's like, yeah. No, the stuff I like in 6 is all the Malfoy stuff. I think Tom
The
Felton's
Malfoy
really
stuff
good
is
in that
great.
one.
The thing, and
that
I like
one
the
gets Dumbledore right.
X backstory.
Yeah, I like that stuff. I like Dumbledore in that one a lot. And then Noah, because Noah, you've seen the first 5.
Yeah.
A big highlight of 6 is that's the one that Jim Broadbent's in, and he's great.
Okay, cool.
Assuming you know who that is.
Or
Yeah.
not
Yeah, I know who
Slughorn.
Jim Broadbent is.
Yeah, he's really good in that movie.
That's another great character actor.
Oh yeah, I just rewatched Hot Fuzz the other day. I was like, fuck man, like this is
Oh.
really a big who's who of British character actors.
A great big bushy beard.
His big bushy beard.
I also can't believe that we ditched like the kind of small battle at Hogwarts for the burrow is burning down.
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on that stuff. Because I mean, I don't want to get it too deep into spoilers. I'm sure Noah's knows some of them.
They're like
know
a
what
decade
happens.
old at this point.
I know that Dumbledore dies.
The emotional stuff is handled. It's just there's a bit more action.
But that's
in the
okay
third act of the
because
book.
I think Deathly Hallows is almost a perfect adaptation.
It's great.
So
Yeah.
they made up for it. The biggest problem with Deathly
Hello?
Hallows is just it
Hello?
pretends that stuff from the previous books was in the movies.
Yes.
Like I hope you've read the
Clay?
books or you're not going to give a fuck about Dobby.
Claire, the call's coming from inside the house.
Sherry, all right?
What's your favorite scary movie, Claire?
Well, you bastard, if you hurt her.
The Nightmare on Elm Street remake. Oh God.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you now.
If you just hadn't dropped that fucking thing, I could let
It's
you.
no one's answer.
So as we established, this kid is an evil turncoat.
Don't worry, Sherry.
I think.
It'll be all
Did we establish this? I must not have been here.
I'm pretty sure this kid is evil.
I don't know. But you're gonna play as her now.
This just turns into the opening from The Last of Us.
Oh no!
Oh God, that's the scariest thing in this game. No, put it away.
It's just Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, don't, kid. There's drugs in there. Don't mess with that. Which one is the rabbits have the? Tell me about the rabbits.
Yeah, tell me about the rabbits. Little pig, let me in.
I love how elaborate this is for an orphanage.
Yeah, I guess fuck those orphans. They don't need shit.
When did this game come out again?
2019? The remake, you mean? Or
Yeah, the remake.
yeah, it's like 2018, 2019.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was pre-com. Thing that it kind of kicked off.
I remember-
this wave of new remakes.
Because I don't think this is aged poorly, but just looking at some of the cutscene animations, it's aged a little bit more than I've expected.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, it still
No,
looks good.
Do you want to
Oh.
read?
I guess, yeah. Wednesdays are perfectly great because we get snacks and ice cream. I hate the last place I was at. The teachers were all meanies. It was just study, 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 and there was no ice cream. I love, love, love it here.
This kid needs to sort out their priorities.
I don't know. I think they have good priorities.
Before they get expelled or killed or worse, expelled.
There was an important rule made today. Everyone must write a diary, get health checkups, and we ain't allowed outside by ourselves. It's good we don't have to go to school. I don't want to get picked on for my old clothes, especially not by a guy that used to wear them.
Oh, their writing sucks.
The orphanage director is coming today, so I'm gonna wear my most favoriteest checkered blue outfit. The director is tall. The director has a mustache. The director is a policeman.
Dun,
Okay.
dun, dun.
A tall mustache policeman. That's what we know.
Walked into an orphanage. Those aren't stairs, child.
No, I don't necessarily agree with it having like aged. I would say it's more it's just it's stylized.
The
Yeah.
first, yeah, the cutscene we opened on with the game, I was actually impressed. I was like, oh my god, this looks really good.
I don't want to say. I'm not trying to say it looks bad. I just like.
Mm.
I think something like, if this came out in 2018, something like Red Dead Redemption 2, I think still looks good, or that looks better than this. But they
Red
both
Dead
look
Redemption 2 is also going for more hyper realism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
It
going
probably
for
had
a
a
very
bigger budget, too.
stylized.
Yeah. Yeah, not trying to criticize it, just like it surprised me how
We all
Yeah.
know that you were like, this is the worst game ever made.
I hate this game. Do you
February
want to do it? Okay.
It's been 2 months since I sent that letter to Oliver and Company, and all I've gotten back is nada. Zip. Zilch. Then again, they're all like that once they get adopted, bitch. That he's living like a king in some fancy folks home and forgotten all about us. These kids really full of themselves. Really thought Oliver was different, that he'd be my friend for life. Idiot. Guess I'm just a fool. Yep.
You're such venom. You hate this character. Venom.
February 8th. Anne sat the little kids down and told them a story today. She said, all the kids that get adopted and turned into food for the boogeyman.
Oh.
That's why no one hears from them over again. I prefer the Ugly Barnacle story. I'm not sure where she gets her ideas from, but she's sure got a mind for writing trashy horror novels. Heyo. February 13th. There's something weird going on around here, and it's not just because of Anne's stories, bitch. Don't get me wrong, I've been in worse places, and this place is funded by some big drug company. But why can't we call people or go outside? Why are there so many doctors around? What's with those shots every day? It's almost like we're being hunted and killed. I'm getting adopted. Me. Fuck those other kids. Most people go for younger kids, so I figured I was too old. But I can't say I'm not a little happy. Who am I kidding? I'm totally psyched. Yo, I say goodbye to this place on the 20th. I'm gonna try my best to be a good son. Oh, there's a boy. Someone my new mom and pop can be proud of.
Would you think it was the girl we were playing as?
I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oliver came back in the middle of the night, all messed up, screaming, "Help me," and stuff. I didn't even recognize him at first. His face is all peeling and
man.
melted off. He's with the teachers and doctors now. It's just a skin thing, they said. He'll get better soon, and then we can go on an adventure together again.
We're going on an adventure.
I love that Robert keeps getting the like really long documents.
Yeah.
Haha. Take that, Robert.
I'm going on an
That's what you get for
adventure.
not sticking to the script, Robert.
No, I got the gender right at the end.
It's him.
I think you overcompensated, though. Just imagine this mustached man getting adopted. Okay, here we go. if you are reading this, go call police. Boogeyman's here, eating everybody. Bubby. Many bark boogeyman's here. This is the way I write. Helk, they're coming. Helk me, mommy. That's actually pretty disturbing.
And then at the end it just says they wouldn't write og. They just say it. Well, I must have died while writing it. Oh, hey, there's a body.
Just don't touch that.
Touch.
No.
Yeah. Get longer arms, dingus.
Why don't you have Mr. Fantastic powers, idiot?
You need to learn to listen.
Leave me alone.
Oh, get out of here,
Please.
Time to
creepy
teach some
Paul
manners.
Giamatti looking guy.
I was trying to think who he looked
Oh
like.
no,
He,
now he's
he does look like
Two-Face.
that. Oh, Paul Giamatti's Two-Face.
Ah, you little shit.
Imagine if that happened
God,
in
yeah.
Liar Liar.
Now I feel blue. Dabba dee dabba die.
Who die?
You are gonna be so fucking sorry.
No, we got like one close up on his face. I was like, oh, that looks kind of like Paul Giamatti.
This is a deleted scene from the holdovers.
Yeah. I still need to see that. It's finally
Oh, it's good. It's a great Christmas movie.
Cute.
It
Yeah, I was gonna get to it last year, and I just didn't have time.
was probably my
Missed it.
favorite movie of last year.
Oh, cool.
Honestly, yeah. No, I really liked it. Have you guys been doing anything Christmassy this month, or no?
You mean
Decorating,
just in
watching.
general or for the channel?
It's all over.
Either for the channel or for in general, or
I
anything.
mean, we watched Anna and the Apocalypse.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's
a good movie. I remember Anna and the
I know
Apocalypse.
you're in here. The
That's a good
longer
movie.
It takes me to find you, the worse it's gonna be.
Wow, this is the most fucked up version of the kitchen scene in Jurassic Park I've ever seen.
He's honestly scarier than a velociraptor.
This is true.
I mean, when you find his journal about what he does to people,
Oh god.
yeah.
Oh god. Oh god.
Actually,
no, what?
Bitches gotta be
so
insane.
a few days ago, I watched Jingle All the Way for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no.
Um, yeah, it's a movie.
It is.
It's
I feel
I
like
figured I should
that's a
finally
movie
watch it.
you had to be there.
Oh
Yeah, I think yeah, I think I probably would have had fondness for it if I grew up with it, but I figured
It's
I'd finally watch it because, I love Arnold and it's a
Turbo
Christmas
Man.
movie
Please.
and I
Turbo
had
Man.
Turbo Man and I had
Jamie.
Jamie. I love at the end how Jamie doesn't recognize his father's very distinct voice.
And then the mom doesn't recognize him either. Like,
Oh,
what
he's
the
got
fuck?
Turbo Man also has a thick Austrian accent.
Now, this is a question to both you guys. If it's anybody else in that movie besides Arnold, do you think it has the same nostalgia that it? Okay. No,
I mean,
your
there's,
take.
there's something really amusing about Arnold playing the typical
Right.
like movie like bad dad, like busy
Mhm.
father
The
character.
90s dad.
The 90s
Yeah.
dad, yeah.
Because,
But
well,
it's kind of like in not exactly the same thing, but in Total Recall, I think in the original
Yeah.
story he's like an office worker
Every
or
man.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they change it in the movie.
Yeah. To being a construction worker, which makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because the big thing one of the big things people point to with Jingle All the Way who don't like it are like, oh, that movie sucks. Arnold's so miscast. I'm like, yeah, but that's the interesting thing of
That's
what
kind
makes it
of
stand out.
that's one of the funny parts.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh, I need to be there for my son. I missed his karate class.
It's gotta be in the Phantom Menace.
Oh god, remember The Shining?
Oh,
I
boy.
do, yes. And he's got a rivalry with Phil Hartman too, and it's
Well, and Phil Hartman's like legitimate.
Okay, this is legitimately messed up.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Game over, man.
Now you're in trouble.
Let me go.
Hello.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Get him.
Yeah. Oh my god, the monsters are the good guys.
I don't really know much about Paul Giamatti in this game, but whatever he did, he deserved it.
30 minutes earlier.
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got
What I've learned is that humanity are the real monsters.
What are you talking about?
Don't waste my fucking time.
Do you remember the scene in this game where Claire puts down the phone and says, "Now we're the monsters"?
What are you waiting for?
You want the girl to die?
Fine. Where are you?
The orphanage.
The orphan.
And I also rewatched Lethal Weapon,
In the name
uh,
of
just because.
Sherry,
You haven't seen Lethal Weapon?
Whoop.
for now.
Wow.
I should finally do that one.
Bastard, if you hurt
It's
her.
it's a great movie.
You need to watch it.
Are you serious?
Or
It's really
rewatch
good.
it.
Damn
Oh
it.
yeah, because we watched it one time, but we couldn't really
Somebody
pay
was
attention.
talking over it.
Someone was talking over it. No, I recommend it.
Oh yeah, no,
Um,
I mean I have it on Blu-ray. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
It is
Uh,
the movie that defined the buddy cop genre, going forward after that. Yeah, you doubt me?
I mean, 48 hours.
Oh,
That's
right, and
pretty
I
big
I still need to see that.
That's a good movie.
Um,
McNulty and Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, yeah. No, I still need to see that.
But Lethal Weapon's
Oh,
like the
here it
really big
is.
one that has tons of kind of copycats after.
Oh, here it is.
Sure. Whoop,
Uh-oh.
here it is. Oh wait, whose turn is
I think it's yours.
Pick
Fuck, I don't wanna
somebody
read
pick.
it? White-tailed deer, male, approximately 6 years old,
Place of capture, Arklay Mountains, length 6'1", weight 353 pounds. What?
Keep going.
Pleased with how it turned out, but I'm getting tired of working on those puny things. Maybe time to move on to more challenging animals. Siberian tiger, male, approximately 4 years. Place of capture. Oh, it's Klingon.
You captured it on Kronos.
Wait, 529 pounds. Oh God, I nearly came when I sliced its yellow belly open. Its warm guts spilled out. I still smell of wild beast. This is life.
It's already disturbing.
Pig. The Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah.
Email.
Pig 2022 or whatever. Whenever it came out.
Place of capture. Raccoon City. Length 5'3", weight 110 pounds. The specimen's body is soft, sweet, and white all over. What? All it's mine forever.
It's not gonna say human, is it? Okay.
Oh, that's it.
So
I thought it was gonna keep
That wasn't
going and
too
then escalate to like human.
okay, so for those that didn't put it together from that, the pig was that girl on the table in the orphanage.
Oh, so it is.
Steve Irons has went from doing taxidermy on animals to people.
Oh, that's not as bad as I was picturing.
You're gonna start defending him.
It's art.
It's the projectionist again.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
No.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Yeah, Lethal Weapon I should prioritize getting to this year.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the sequels, or have you just seen the first one?
I've seen 2, which I remember liking more than the first one, actually.
Ooh, hot take.
Yeah, the first 2.
Here
And
it
I
is.
haven't seen 3 and 4, but the first 2, they're much darker. I think from what I've seen, the third and fourth one
I
lean
know
more
by
into the comedy.
4 they get pretty. I know by 4.
Yeah, but 2 it does a good job like balancing it, because that's also where they introduced Joe Pesci, but he's not like the third member of the trio like he is in 3.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No,
But
are
no,
they
I
still
mean,
doing
Riggs
that,
and
like, decades
Murtaugh.
later sequel?
What's that?
Are they still doing that like decades later sequel?
Probably not. That was being talked about for a minute, and then Richard Donner died, and we haven't heard anything since.
Well, no, since then, and I don't know if it's officially confirmed, but I think Mel Gibson said that he would direct it now that Richard Donner's passed away, but the project's made no real progress since then.
I mean, that's not saying it should or shouldn't happen. That's probably the most likely scenario. It probably has to be something that Mel Gibson pushes, because I don't... Given his, let's say, divisive reputation, that's not something people are going to be as quick to jump on the, here's an IP we can scoop up and do a decades sequel to. There's a little more of the factor, but if he pushes it, then it might happen.
Yeah, and I mean, I'd still probably watch it.
Yeah,
I really like those first 2 movies.
And before somebody corrects me, I know Eddie Murphy doesn't play a cop in 48 Hours, but it is the real start of that buddy formula.
Oh, okay, see, there you go.
It is a cop.
No, now that you said that, it is Lethal Weapon, because they're both cops.
But, well, okay.
Do you even know what... Okay, but arguably,
Blazing
Lethal
Saddles.
Weapon is way more like
Blazing Saddles.
influential.
So what I was saying earlier is like Lethal Weapon didn't invent the genre. It kind of made it really popular. It defined it going forward.
Yeah, and a ton of knockoffs.
Robert's just being a hipster. Well, it wasn't actually Lethal Weapon, you know. It was this 48 hours movie that nobody talks about.
Well, okay, well that's bullshit. That's a
Talk about
classic.
it.
And I mean, of course, Blazing Saddles, we can all agree, is a cop.
I mean, it's the
Yeah,
best. It's the best buddy cop comedy.
But is that a buddy cop movie? Because
Yeah, because he deputizes him.
yeah, but the whole movie isn't really focused on them as a duo.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
it's-
That's a
what?
pretty big part of it.
That's
It's a part of it, but it's not.
movie.
They're not like working together every scene.
They're working together like 75% of that movie.
I think it's kind of a stretch to call that a buddy cop movie.
Y'all ready to
I
go
don't
get
know.
a new gun?
Yeah.
Girl.
I also need to watch Blazing Saddles again. I've only seen it a couple times. It is very good.
I love Blazing Saddles.
It's so good.
It's my favorite western.
Would you also say it's your favorite comedy?
I'm torn because it's that or Ghostbusters.
Both good choices.
Oh Jesus!
I think maybe my favorite comedy is probably Hot Fuzz.
That's great. I mean, that whole trilogy is all some of my favorite movies.
Austin or Noah doesn't even like the best of that trilogy. It's a shame.
No, The World's End is good too.
But the World's End.
That's
Shaun
the
of
best
Dead.
of the trilogy.
That trilogy peaks with Shaun of the Dead.
Oh no.
Except
all
the
great.
beginning. Yeah, I mean,
Hot Fuzz
all-
is the best script of the three.
Yeah, but
Hot
Shaun
Fuzz is
Dead
Shaun of
the-
the Dead's
better
arguably
movie.
the funniest.
Hot Fuzz is the funniest.
Hot Fuzz is like a technical masterpiece. But
Yes.
Shaun of the Dead's also great.
Shaun of the Dead and The World's End do a better job balancing the character stuff and the emotions and the comedy than Hot Fuzz does. But I'm not much of a zombie person,
sweet
which is
Jesus.
Oh,
Which is
Jesus.
why
Oh,
that's
holy.
my-
Jesus,
Oh my
You
goddamn.
can keep the
Holy
knife.
jumping Jesus Christmas shit.
Gee, as I say, I'm not much of a zombie person, and a bunch of zombies are there.
Zombies.
So that's why I
It goes
prefer The World's End.
Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and then World's End is fine, I guess. I need to rewatch
World's
that one.
End.
That's the
World's
black
End for me
sheep.
is the most. Well, for me, it's the most resonant. I think it's the most emotional of the three.
Yes.
And Simon Pegg, so good.
I think that's his best performance of the trilogy.
probably of his
Oh, really?
career. Like he's.
Yes,
Phenomenal.
yeah. Yeah, no, I really
admittedly,
like
like
the...
I said, I've only seen it once, so like.
Yeah, give it another try. His character in that is one of my favorite characters in that trilogy.
For me personally, it's the most quotable. All his dialogue, and it's just so good. I love the Musketeers monologue.
Monologue.
Let's boo boo.
Alright, let's go get that gun.
You do realize The Three Musketeers is a fiction, right? Written by Alexander Dumas. You know, people are saying that about the Bible these days. What, that
That
it's
is a
written by Alexander
fiction written
Dumas?
by Alexander Dumas. Don't be daft, it was written by Jesus.
Jesus.
That's great. Oh, that movie's so
Ah,
good.
crap.
Like, so I do think Shaun of the Dead's probably the funniest of the three. Just for me personally, there's a lot of good. There's a lot of good ones.
I'd say Hot Fuzz is the funniest.
It's funny too.
More. I think the movie where the main character is forced to kill his mom is the funniest one.
It's a bit of a lark.
Spoilers.
And Timothy Dalton's so good in Hot Fuzz. Just every time he's on screen.
Lock me.
I forgot
I'm a
he-
slasher. I must be stopped.
May be struck. Head be struck from the windows. Oh, hi. Ow. Stop it.
Ah.
No.
And then Pierce Brosnan is in The World's End.
Is if they ever make another one, you got.
They have to make a fourth one. Yeah, with Daniel Craig. They have to retroactively put Roger Moore in.
Oh no!
CGI
No, they do that in a
him in. They'll digitally replace Bill Nye with Roger Moore.
prequel.
No, I'd like them to do a fourth one, but I don't need it.
Oh no, I don't actually want to. Oh, it's your turn.
Okay. To my bestest stars buds.
How to say besties?
how how are you all doing in that drab old station? Hanging in there against old irons? Me? I just got back from a date with a hot chick. Bet you can guess what we got up to under her extra large umbrella. Europe is amazing. 1 month is no way. Sorry, 1 month is in no way enough to scratch the
You can't get
surface.
through it.
Maybe I'll extend my vacation for another 6 months. Barry, don't even think of coming to join me. Wouldn't want to make all cute girls cry, yeah? So you just leave the babes to me.
Run,
Okay.
Barry, run.
Run. Jill, if Claire tries to contact you, please let her know I'm okay. Chris Redfield, August 29th.
Jill.
This does not sound like Chris.
Chris doesn't fuck hot babes. Chris can read.
No, if Edgar Wright and Megan Frost ever team up for another movie, I actually think a decades later Fall Up to Space could be interesting.
Oh, interesting.
See where
Yes,
those
I'm
characters
sure.
are. 20
I'm
or
sure
30
that
years
will
later.
make like $1 at the box office.
Yeah.
Hey, I care about that.
Oh,
Robert and I would see that.
you'd have to say it like 7,000 times.
I've only seen
Well,
Space.
it's not like it would cost $300 million.
Have you
I've
seen
only
modern
watched
movie budgets?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not.
they put that on Spaced.
It would probably be like a streaming thing.
No, Edgar Wright's one of our biggest directors who still makes movies on pretty modest budgets.
Yeah, because he doesn't make Marvel movies. He doesn't make big
Sure. He almost did.
blockbusters. Yeah. And it would have been better if he did it.
This is true.
No, I've only watched Space Through once, but
Me too.
that's a good show.
Cool.
No, I also watched Scrooged for the first time recently.
Oh.
The Bill Murray Christmas Carol. It's okay.
Oh, you liked it?
Not. Yeah, it's not like I don't think it's my favorite version of that story, but it's good. Bill Murray's very funny in it.
Generally speaking, if you don't like Christmas Carol, that might be your favorite version. But I also know people who don't like Christmas Carol who don't like that movie either. So yeah, it's pretty hit or miss for people.
Yeah. I tend to like A Christmas Carol, but
I do too.
I don't know. I guess I'd say the Muppet version is my favorite.
It's great. It's really good. And I have not seen Scrooged yet. I need that's another one I need to finally get to. That one's weirdly though like love it or hate it. A lot of people love Scrooged, a lot of people hate it. So
That's what I've heard. Yeah, I'm
you're
kind
like,
of
"Yeah,
in
it's
the
okay."
middle. Yeah, I'm kind of in the middle. I can see why it's like that. I thought it was cool that they leaned more into the horror aspects of that story in
that's
certain
fun.
in certain parts. With like the design of the Ghost of Christmas Future is very like creepy, and like some of the visual effects are really like well
Okay,
done.
you're
And I mean
selling
it's Richard Donner directing it too, so you know, the on a technical side, it's well made.
So what you're saying is it's the Memoirs of an Invisible Man of Bill Murray movies.
I guess so. Yeah, I know
I have
nothing
no
about
idea
that.
why I went.
Yeah, I know
But-
nothing about Memoirs of an Invisible Man.
Well, it's a love it or hate it Chevy Chase vehicle
Directed by John
that-
Carpenter, right?
directed by John Carpenter that had at least apparently good special effects.
Okay, yeah, I'm curious about watching that just because that's an oddity within Carpenter's career and Chase's career, I guess.
Yeah, and oh my god, it's also okay. I don't know the background on Scrooge, but I also know that's in Bill, kind of the start of Bill Murray's like not wanting to do comedies phase. So I'm
Yeah.
guessing that's a situation where he. This is all speculation. This may not be true, but I would assume that he probably wanted to make a more serious movie, maybe darker, like you were saying. And the studio was like, "No, you're Bill Murray, or you're making a comedy."
It was interesting because afterwards I watched the Siskel and Ebert review, and Ebert was kind of. I think he picked up on more that it seemed like Bill Murray didn't want to be there, which I didn't really pick up on when I watched it. So I guess I can kind of see that. But that was '88, so that's like a year before.
Oh, that's around Ghostbusters 2.
That's before Ghostbusters 2, which is another movie everyone's like, "Oh, you can tell Bill Murray doesn't want to be there," and I'm like, "Yeah, but that fits his character."
That's true. No, I just but damn, I pulled that comparison out of my ass, and I'm kind of proud of it because
There you go.
in Memoirs of an Invisible Man, Chevy Chase was wanting to make a more serious movie, but the studio was like, "No, we're making a comedy. That's why we hired you." So, but the difference is Chevy Chase was probably a real asshole about it, and Bill Murray probably wasn't. So
Yeah, I don't know,
I don't know.
because
This is all speculation.
I think Bill Murray can be an asshole on set, from what I've heard. I don't know.
Not to the Chevy Chase.
Not to well, and they butt heads in person. Like they fought. They got into a fist fight on the SNL set one time. In
I didn't know this.
yeah, it was one of the seasons with Bill Murray in like the main cast, and Chevy was hosting one night.
He jumps in season 2, I think.
Yeah, and so that's after the season because Chevy Chase was a cast member of SNL, but only for the first season, and he jumped off because he was like, "Oh, this show's not gonna go anywhere," and he was wrong about that.
Got
But
a good career though.
yeah, but then he came back in one of the subsequent seasons to host one episode, and I forget what it was even about, but they got into a fist fight like right before they went live.
Damn.
I think you can see when Chevy walks out that he's like a little disheveled.
that's really funny.
Yeah.
That can be the sequel to Saturday Night. Just make a
Yeah.
movie about that episode.
About that one time. I think they fought in John Belushi's dressing room, if I remember correctly, of all places.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, and then Bill Murray, I mean, famously, and now this is in the 90s, but when you get Groundhog Day, Ramis was pushing for that to be a comedy, and Murray wanted it to be something more serious and philosophical, and that the production of that movie causes their decades-long rift, but weirdly, the result was, in my opinion, kind of the best of both worlds. I think both of their
for
visions.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah,
I need to rewatch that. I've only seen that once, and
it's good.
I remember liking it.
Yeah, I think what both of them wanted the movie to be kind of makes its way in there, and I think the final cut's surprisingly good.
Well, I mean, as you were saying that, I was thinking you can do both. You can have a comedy that's actually about philosophical, and it's not just trying to make you laugh.
No, you need to watch
Um,
The Good Place.
Oh, I've heard great things about that show.
Show fucking rocks. But that
Um,
is very much like a sitcom, but it's about philosophy.
The trolley problem, I think, comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I would dig that show.
Oh my
And
god, there's a
Looks like
bunch of
it's the other
street
way.
missing.
Oh my god. Just walk on it.
No, it's like that's part of the game.
That's awesome.
Oh jeez, I didn't.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna
Oh,
die.
no. No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, but in a way, Bill Murray.
Oh.
Eventually, Bill Murray did get it to the place he wanted to be in his career once he started working with
Like,
Wes Anderson, I think.
That's true.
Because, like,
Yeah.
I mean, Wes Anderson's movies are still pretty comedic, but, like, they're they're more serious than what he was doing in the 80s.
I'd also throw kind of Ed Wood into that mix, except that movie wasn't a hit initially.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I forgot he was in that, too. I still
yeah,
need to
he's
see
great.
that.
Oh, he's really good at it. And with Groundhog Day, it's just funny because that caused like a decades-long fallout between him and Ramis, and a big factor in why Ghostbusters 3
Ghostbusters 3
happens. But
Mhm.
it's also one of Bill Murray's. It's also one of their best movies. What most successful anyway, at least.
Yeah, Bill Murray is the reason we have Ghostbusters 2016.
That's true.
Thanks a lot, Bill.
It's fine.
It's funny.
fine.
It's funny thinking about Bill Murray's career in between Groundhog Day and kind of where he is now, though, because you also have Garfield in the middle of that.
Yep, which you got tricked into.
Oh yeah. So I guess that's an example of him wanting to work with a more serious filmmaker, because he thought it was the Coen Brothers.
It's like,
Which I
no,
will
I'm
never
the other-
understand. Why would the Coen brothers be making a Garfield movie?
It could have been
I
brilliant.
want to see that though. A Coen Brothers Garfield movie would be amazing. Kabams.
Ah.
Ah. Don't shoot the dog. You monster.
That dog is a
Now
monster.
we've become monsters.
No. He just wanted a treat.
Yeah.
I can't take all this mindless violence.
So,
Open theory.
what I know for sure, according to Noah, is that I need to watch Lethal Weapon and Scrooge before Christmas, and these are both of equal quality.
Well,
My main takeaway.
what's funny is they're both Christmas movies and they're both Richard Donner movies.
Yeah.
Um,
There you go.
that's something I didn't think about until today when I was watching Scrooge. I was like, oh yeah, I just watched Lethal Weapon as well. And I think some of the same, like, character actors playing background roles are in it too. There are some faces I recognized.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing Christmassy so far.
Yeah.
I also want to rewatch Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy.
I still haven't. That's a big one I still haven't seen.
Because I remember
You're
really
watching all
liking
the
that.
movies I haven't seen.
You gotta watch more of these movies, man.
I do.
Because I remember really liking that movie, and that is a Christmas movie.
Trading Places?
Yeah,
Okay.
that takes place during Christmas.
It's gotta be
Okay.
I can't actually.
Oh,
It
that's
might
the list.
also. Maybe it's also during New Year's. I can't remember exactly, but it's sometime December, wintertime. I think it counts.
You're
Um,
not.
No
You're
one
not
thinks
an
Christmas
elitist.
and New Year's are the same thing.
They basically are.
It's a week. New Year's is a week after Christmas.
They're different.
Okay,
Mm,
but John,
Are
people
they?
wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
They don't just say Happy Christmas, Merry or ugh.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas, Merry New Year.
Yeah, they don't just
There
combine
you
them.
go.
They say them separate.
Yeah, but they say them together.
No, they.
It's the same sentiment.
Liar.
Hello?
Well, it's also time to rewatch Ghostbusters 2, because that's a New Year's movie.
Yeah, but why
It's
would
true,
I
that
watch
is
a
New
bad
Year's.
movie?
Sherry, are you here?
It's not a bad movie, though. It's peak.
I wouldn't say
Come on, come on, Robert. Take my side.
Nah, you need Austin's help for this one.
Yeah, if only Austin were here.
Oh boy, is this your turn?
It's your turn.
No, shit.
Regarding the incident in question, I'm glad to report that it has all been taken care of. On February 19th, test subject 628 escaped from the lab and broke into our facility. 628 was originally from this facility's candidate pool and apparently returned in the hope of seeking help. 628 was quickly detained by our staff. As 628 was undergoing one of the lab's clinical trials, there was the distinct possibility that he had brought the virus with him. Shit. So we disposed of all our test subject candidates as a precaution. Smart. Their speedy disposal was conducted by our security team, to whom I'd like to extend my thanks. Aw.
Oh.
As for our neighbors from the north, we told them that due to the building's dilapidated state, we have temporarily moved all of the children to a different orphanage for the safety. As to the future of this facility, when it has been fully decontaminated, I plan to resume securing more test candidates.
Epic.
Insert evil laugh here.
Oh, so where do you guys... Because this was something I was debating Austin a few days ago. Lethal Weapon or Die Hard?
Die Hard.
Well, I can't contribute because
Yeah, I was mostly asking John.
You
No,
said you
Austin
guys.
Yeah.
Austin is just wrong. Die Hard is way better.
Die Hard is better, and I love both, but Die Hard is more fun. I can quote it more.
Yeah. Come
and
to
yeah,
LA,
it's just-
have a few drinks. It'll be fun.
Get together, have a few laughs.
Ah!
Whoa, what's this guy?
What?
Took too long.
This is not what I was expecting from the sequel to the Holdovers. Oh, Jesus.
I was.
Oh, he got John hurted.
Not again.
Christ.
No need for blasphemy.
Not for blasphemy.
So you've said the only sequel you've seen is Lethal Weapon 2, right?
Yeah, I've only seen through 2.
Is that also a Christmas movie?
No, it's just the first, I think.
Alright.
They don't do the Die Hard thing where the second one's also
Yeah.
Christmas and then they give up.
That's where I think, okay, Die Hard 2 should have been New Year's.
Yeah,
That's where they fucked it.
they should have
Die Hard
done
2
a
should have
different
been a
holiday.
good movie.
That
It's
too.
not a bad movie.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
forgot.
bad.
Noah's like the world's biggest Die Hard 2.
Robert, have you seen Die Hard 2?
Yeah. It's better than Ghostbusters 2, I'll give it that.
Oh,
I don't even like that Ghostbusters 2 all that much. I don't agree. Die Hard 2 is just
See,
so
that's-
boring.
that's where I draw the line. I'm a Die Hard. I'm not that much of a Die Hard 2 defender. I just think it's okay. I don't think it's terrible.
Sherry, come on.
I
Um,
think it's very okay.
you know,
It's
it's
the
just
climax is pretty fun. I like
It's
the
just-
fight on the plane.
yeah. It's got some fun moments. Like the-
no!
Oh no.
They killed big guy. Oh, what
You
did you do
bastards.
to him? Oh, is he getting reborn? Or, oh, look at his sad eyes. Oh, I feel so bad.
He's a titan from
Daddy?
Arkham.
Wait, is that a reveal, or do we already know this?
Do we know
I
this?
think that is a reveal.
Are you alright?
This was critical, need to know
Claire?
information, Sherry.
Claire, you have to get up. He's going to get
You
us.
stupid kid.
Wake up! Wake up!
Wake up!
Wake up.
Wake up.
Wake up!
Open your eyes.
Make up.
Not infected.
Stacy, wake up!
Sherry.
That's not how it goes.
Stacy.
Oh,
It's Chrissy.
Where's Sherry?
okay.
Noah
haven't
hasn't
even
even
seen-
seen the show and
I
he
haven't
knows
even seen
that.
the show.
I was blanking hard on the name.
Strength.
How do you mix up Chrissy and
We
Stacy?
have to
I
assess
just
the
did not
situation.
remember what the name was. I knew there was an E at the end.
I'm
I
Claire.
don't like this.
What?
There's
Whoa!
not.
Sherry got
Foresee this.
an E sound.
Where is she?
So I only know the name
Annette.
of that character because John kept sending me like memes of that scene.
Who is that creature responsible for this?
Yeah, Robert and I talked about that when we were doing season 3. Is like season 4 kind of felt like a return to form in just terms of it was everywhere again.
Where are you going?
Yes, it was.
I don't
Pretty
have
big
time to
deal
play 20
that was coming
questions. Everything's under control. I need to
I
find
believe her.
Sherry. My daughter is not your concern.
What? Well, we're getting all the parent deals.
Sherry's her daughter?
Oh my god.
But who's the real monster? The father or the mother?
The daughter.
This is my least favorite.
That's the
part of
correct
this
answer.
fucking game.
The G virus clinical trial will be entering its final phase very soon. Before G, the new creature that will surpass humans, is born, allow me to predict a few things about its biology and biological functions. Intelligence. The subject's intelligence will begin to drop immediately, with their linguistic abilities disappearing within a matter of days. Finally, they will lose their capacity to reason and their humanity. G will be a creature of pure instinct, driven only by a need to survive and reproduce. I mean, that's just humans. Physical abilities. Due to its unusually accelerated cell division evolution, it will be highly adaptable to any environment. Furthermore, with its amazing ability to repair itself through regeneration, it will be extremely difficult to completely kill it with any conventional small firepower. Reproductive behavior. G's most remarkable feature will be its intense desire to reproduce. Again, that just sounds like a human. It will instinctively search out humans with DNA that closest matches its own and implant an embryo into them. That's disturbing.
Well, we saw it happen.
We did. But the chances of success are very low, and if DNA is not a close enough match, an underdeveloped G creature will be produced instead. I suppose the only ones who might be a close enough match would be any biological children of the subject, though. though. Dot dot dot.
That's the worst
Wonder if
story
that-
time I've ever heard.
I wonder if that monster has any biological children running around.
Oh
Well-
my god.
It turns out that Claire is also the child of that monster.
They're alive, like me.
Like me.
Did that top the talking Velociraptor as the goofiest moment in that series?
I don't
Yes.
know.
Sherry?
I don't see that line get made fun of as much as
Which-
It's
Alan.
because nobody cares.
Right.
For-
We care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smell like shit.
But yeah, that movie made $1 billion and everyone forgot about it.
I mean, that's all 3 of those world movies.
Yep.
I'll never go back to it.
That's just because most people wanted to see the big dinos. Everyone forgot about after.
Can we get some more dinosaur movies that Jurassic Park movies? That'd
No.
be kind of nice. Oh,
It's Jurassic Park. They have the market cornered on dinos.
yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
the next one.
Dinosaur.
Them in the asylum.
Yeah, and that's how it was in the '90s. You had like the really low budget Roger Corman dinosaur movies and Jurassic Park. There was nothing in between.
Which is
Well, that's how
shocking
it's-
just because dinosaurs were so big in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I think that's how
That's-
it's stayed since then.
And that's not true, Robert. You had Power Rangers. That's somewhere in the middle. There's dinosaurs.
Yeah.
They're robots, but they're dinosaurs.
There's Transformers 4 Age of Extinction. There's dinosaurs in that.
You would
Also
bring the
robots.
movie up.
Yeah, that beat Jurassic World to the punch.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Well, that was a waste. My legs.
My
She
leg.
took my legs.
My leg.
My leg.
I need to hear that line in every movie.
That
If
should
there's
be
a-
the new Wilhelm scream. Can we
Yeah.
retire the Wilhelm scream?
Just like if there's a big explosion in the movie, you just hear my leg in the background.
My leg.
What is this?
My leg.
I told you, I cannot leave
Huh?
here until my work is done.
That's what you always say.
Sherry?
Why didn't you stay in the house? It was safe there.
Sherry, you evil
Sherry.
bastard.
I was scared. Those things were everywhere, and
You should have called the police. That's what we
That's
told
true.
you.
I did, but nobody came.
Why didn't you call the police?
No, Sherry, I don't have time for this.
Oh, was Leon late? Is this all Leon's fault?
Leon?
Oh no.
You mean James?
Sherry, I'm coming!
I think
Oh,
you mean
right.
Leon.
Hold on, Sherry. I'll be right
Leon! Help! Leon is the protagonist of Silent Hill. This is Resident Evil.
Oh, gotcha. Silent Hill 1 or 2?
2.
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah.
making sure you got that information correct. Oh,
Remember? Whoa.
She's having a stroke.
Remember we just played that.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Just finished it.
Oh no.
Noah, do you have any Christmas horror movies on the docket for the month?
None off the top of my head other than rewatching Gremlins. I don't think any ones that I haven't seen.
And Black Christmas.
Oh,
That
Black
one-
Christmas. Are we doing anything on that on the channel this year,
Prob-
or?
Probably not, because it's on the queue for
Okay.
Remake.
Yeah. If I get to it, I'll get to it. I do need to watch that again because that was a similar situation of when John and I watched Lethal Weapon, where I have seen that before, but I can't remember anything about it because someone was talking during it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's worth a rewatch. That's a good movie. And a good double feature with A Christmas Story, because it's the same director.
It is the same director. That's true. I was planning on rewatching A Christmas Story too because it's been forever since I've seen that.
Oh, not A Christmas Story 2. That's
No.
the worst one.
A Christmas Story as well. Wasn't there also a recent
Yes, that
like
was
third one?
That was A Christmas Story Christmas.
But they got the kid back.
Peter Billingsley, yeah.
Peter Billingsley.
Star of Iron Man 1.
Iron Man. The guy that Jeff Bridges yelled at.
This is true. No, Christmas Story Christmas, like, it's not bad. There's good stuff in it.
Oh, okay.
He's really good. He's kind of the reason. That's just the novelty.
Yeah.
As now a dad character.
I
Seeing
assume-
Ralphie as a dad character.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. He's the dad.
Yeah, the setup's good. The setup is it's Christmas is coming up and the old man just died, so he's taken his family to spend time with his mom for Christmas. So the setup is strong.
Okay. I assume I can skip A Christmas Story too.
Yes, I'm not gonna say it's non-canonical. It's just never referenced and was made by completely different people, and it's like a shitty direct-to-video movie.
That one has Daniel Stern as the dad, I think.
Let's have Daniel Stern. God. Who I
That's
love
weird.
in some things.
He's
but
Marv.
He is Marv. I love Marv. But now, if you're a big Christmas Story fan, the latest one, it's worth checking out. The main trap it falls into, there's just too much of the remember Christmas Story. Here's this reference. And you're like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
stop it. But when it's telling its own story, it's pretty good.
When I assume Christmas Story 2 also did that. So.
And that does that way worse. That's the asterisk, right? If you just see A Christmas Story and then watch the new one, you're like, oh, that's kind of lackluster. But it's like, no. But if you watch Christmas Story 2, it's a masterpiece.
It's like, that's the worst
Compared to
version
that
of
one.
this.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
The item below has been delivered to the location specified to your order. Heat resistant safe ×1. The combination is written on the side of the safe in chalk. Please remember to erase it before you use the safe.
Thank you.
Be kind, erase your side. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
That
that
doesn't
is.
work.
Ugh. It just sounds creepy. Like, erase your side. It's all fine.
What are you doing, John?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
John?
What are you showing
You
me?
okay? You having a stroke?
Think, John. Think.
Think. Oh, thanks for reminding me I need to finish Season 2 of Invincible.
I still haven't started season 2 of it.
I started it,
Me too.
I think that was last year it came out. And I started it and never finished it.
You bastard.
Yeah, that's why I was quoting Die Hard and made an accidental Invincible reference.
Oh, you're recording Die Hard and I thought it was Invincible. God damn it.
His name's Mark in that. Noah.
Think, Mark. Well, yeah, I thought you were just doing that, but with John. Anyway.
Jokes are better when you explain them.
Oh god.
Oh, hi. Oh, I think going to the sewer was good.
It's a bad idea.
I've got your scent, Claire Redfield.
idea.
Can she fight? Can she fight Killer Croc?
Yes, please.
I want to see Claire do that that section in Asylum, where you have to like tiptoe on the.
You just keep throwing a battering with a shot caller.
Except you shoot him this time.
Hey, as long as a couple of Ninja Turtles show up, we've got this by the ass.
We got this, man. We got this by the ass.
That's a quote I should say more. It's just kind of hard to drop that at parties. Or...
Yeah, it's hard to. For people who don't know what you're quoting,
Wait,
they're gonna look at you like, what? Funny, because I don't hear that line quoted that much from that movie.
The only thing I ever hear from that movie is just the big. There's no more room in hell.
The dead.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
yeah. I'm pretty sure there's an ABG in somewhere where he says, "Got this by the ass." And I was like, "Hey."
There is.
I don't remember what episode it's from.
No, because I think I heard James Rolfe quote it before I even saw that movie. So when I finally saw that movie, I was like, oh, that's what he was quoting.
Oh, this is a problem.
We are in quite a pickle.
Oh. That worked.
Fuck this. I agree.
I didn't really want to come back down here, but
You've always been here.
what the hell is that? Oh yeah, alright, well, okay.
Going up.
Do 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 do.
Just layers of elevator music.
God, that's real nightmare fuel.
Then you're in hell.
Stacked on top of each other.
That's actually what hell sounds like.
When there's no more room in hell, elevator music will walk the earth.
I will only accept that if it's the gong.
The gong?
The gong.
The gong?
That's what the Dawn of the Dead music is. Oh Jesus!
At first I thought you were talking about the gonk droid for a second. I was like, what does that have anything to do with?
That's where my brain went to.
You uncultured swine.
Don't they, doesn't the end credits of Shaun of the Dead play a little bit of that music?
Yes.
So,
It's also in the trailer.
Oh, cool. I don't know if I've seen that trailer. Or what, the trailer with that one. Oh, hi. Oh, no, it's the worm from Peter Jackson's King Kong. That's not good.
It's the sandworms from Dune.
Oh, no. But there's no sand here.
Oh. Then I don't think they'll survive for
No.
very long.
And it's splooging all over you.
Ugh. like the guy. It's that guy in that note earlier.
Oh god, no, that's way scarier. Oh no. Ew. Open wide.
You slime me, Ray.
Did you laugh really hard when they repeated that bit? Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
I went like ha 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 ha. And then everyone in the theater turned around and stared at me. I know what that is.
Oh, whoa, you're like clipping through it.
Oh.
It's a ghost monster.
It's a ghost.
I actually thought Ghostbusters Frozen Empire was alright. There's some good stuff in it.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's
It's okay.
Just there's just a few callbacks where I'm like, stop it.
Yeah, I'm like, stop.
For
No, I don't ever want to hear you complain about a Ghostbuster callback. You like Ghostbusters 2, which is the exact same fucking movie.
Leave me alone, John.
I said, leave me alone.
No, it's not just because of the callbacks. It's just because those movies are so bland. Milk toast.
I mean, they're better than 2.
But two's funny. 2 remembers it's a comedy.
It's a hit or
Frozen
miss
Empire
comedy.
remembers it's a comedy. It's arguably more consistently funny.
What's the funniest part of that movie?
What, Frozen Empire?
Yeah.
Paul Rudd trying to be a dad to the kids.
Paul Rudd's good.
That part where he's just reciting the Ghostbusters theme is cringe.
Yeah.
You mean like the Ghostbusters singing the song at a birthday party in 2?
I don't like that scene.
Oh.
The
Fine with that
He-Man joke doesn't work at all.
It's funny because as a kid, when I watched that, I had no idea who He-Man was.
Austin has a read on it, and I'm like, oh, come on, you're giving the movie way too much credit.
No, I mean, yeah, I think people give that movie too much credit. It's just the first movie.
Do they? Most people don't like that. Most people on your
No,
guys'
it's-
side.
it's been- it's
People
been
who like
reappraised.
that movie are reading way too hard into what
For people who grew up on it, it's been reappraised. It's a lot.
I'm not reading into anything. I just don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, but I mean, you also like Die Hard 2.
I don't love Die Hard 2. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think
But it's-
Ghostbusters 2 is better.
They're both bad.
There's nothing wrong with Ghostbusters 2.
Okay.
It's a flawless movie.
Noah's finally cracked.
Come on. There's always room for Ghostbusters 2.
The Statue of Liberty stuff's stupid.
No, it's fun.
Mm,
It's fun.
Is it?
Come on, there's always room for Jello.
It's literally a Power Rangers plot.
Yeah, so shouldn't you like it?
Yeah, but Power Rangers did it better.
Whatever, you cynical bastards.
Noah, I'm gonna make you watch the Power Rangers movie so you can see that plot done correctly.
I've seen it done correctly, but sure, I'll watch that.
No, I think you'd get some enjoyment out of the Power Rangers movie. At the very least, just for Ivan Ooze, because he's PG Freddy Krueger.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be more inclined to watch the Power Rangers movies with you than like any of the show. It could be fun.
I do want to show you guys the Wannabe Ranger episode, though, because that episode's fucking amazing. The bad guy is a monkey that can turn into other people.
Oh god. Is Lord Zed the main villain of any of the movies, or is he just in the shows?
He's in the first movie, but it's that the movie villain takes him out to show that this is a bigger
Oh, that's lame.
threat.
Is
And
that
then he just has a cameo in Turbo.
Turbo? Jamie.
Because
Trouble man.
he wasn't the main villain of that series.
Gotcha.
I eat you, Jamie.
No, you should really watch the season 2 premiere though, because that's like the best Zed stuff from what I remember. Because he comes in and like he's an actual bad guy and like scary, and then parents complain, so he's just kind of a buffoon after that.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, they have to tone him down.
Also, yeah, I guess what year I messaged John about after the fact. I was like, God damn it, we've got to mention that the voice of Lord Zed is in the Blob remake for like 2 seconds.
Oh. You sons of bitches who forgot to talk about that. How dare you?
Noah, have you seen any De Blob movie?
I have not seen either De Blob.
Oh, okay. Definitely check out that 80s remake. It's really good.
The original is on Max. I was considering watching it
It's
when
so
you guys
boring.
when you guys did, oh, I was considering when you guys were doing the commentary watching it, but I got really tired.
Oh, it's a good movie for that.
Yeah, I would have tried to stay up for both of them if the remake was also streaming, but it's not.
Yeah. That's one of those movies years ago where it's just not streaming anywhere. I'm like, okay, I'll just buy the Blu-ray because I was like, there's a good chance I like this, and then I really did. So it was worth it because yeah, that movie just never
cool.
streams for some reason. So
I want to check it out because it's Frank Darabont writing it.
It's from the
same
writer and
team
director.
of
Yeah.
3.
Yep, Dream Warriors.
Hell yeah, that movie's great.
No, the best part of that episode that I want to show you guys what the monkey is, because it's a kid show in the 90s and the villain is a monkey. There are so many banana puns.
Oh.
Like he
Monkey.
really likes banana shake.
Monkey.
Look, we liked 2 things in the 90s. Monkeys and dinosaurs. And nothing else.
I mean, can you blame us? Those are awesome.
I guess plaid.
Hey,
I kind of liked plaid.
First of all, I wasn't alive for the 90s, but I still love monkeys and dinosaurs.
That episode of Power Rangers where the titular Power Rangers had to choose between saving a baby's ear from being cut off or saving the world. It was beautifully done. Such a great moral dilemma. I don't know what Power Rangers you're watching.
Oh.
Hashtag
But,
not my Power Rangers.
He's been stumped.
No, but Turbo is a show that I want to like a lot. But God, it sucks. I really like I like the suits and the aesthetic, and the fact that the Blue Ranger is like a 10-year-old that turns into an adult when he morphs is really funny.
Ew.
Oh wait, have you guys not seen that?
Nope.
No.
Oh, so they just did a Shazam
Pretty much.
with some of the Power Rangers?
Except he's still. I don't think they changed like the voice actor when he's in the suit.
I don't even know what a Power Ranger is. Of course, I haven't seen that. He's not a space ranger.
That doesn't happen until in space.
He's a toy.
There, look at that GIF.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Oh,
Oh,
that's it?
no.
I don't know why, but that reminds me of the transformation from the Iron Man animated
Yeah.
series.
No, my favorite part is like the unnaturally large head there for a second.
That's
So-
great.
Do you guys subscribe to the theory that the Space Rangers are actually dicks and Zurg is the freedom fighter of that universe? 'Cause that's what I like.
What?
I haven't thought that much about the Buzz Lightyear lore.
Oh,
Not since Lightyear.
No, I didn't see Lightyear because I was like, I'm not watching that shit.
You made the right choice.
I forgot what like the bad guy is in the Buzz Lightyear lore. So I was like, what? Why are you talking about Power Rangers in space? What?
I said Space Rangers.
Zurg.
You said Space Rangers, which would be Power Rangers in space.
Mm,
Yeah, but
Maybe
Toy
they're all the
Story is
same thing.
better than Power Rangers.
That's probably true. It depends on the Power Rangers.
Hell yeah.
no. God.
The original trilogy. 4 is not terrible, but
Yeah,
I
I
don't
haven't
like it.
seen 4.
It's fine.
It's a movie.
Disney, all you need to do is put the Buzz Lightyear cartoon on Disney Plus. That's all you need to do.
Oh wait,
It's a
so
free show. It's made for you.
Noah, have you? So you don't know anything about Power Rangers? So you don't know about the Eye Guy either, do you?
What eye guy?
Google Power Rangers Eye Guy. Like,
Is that the character's name? Eye guy?
Yes.
Wait, seriously?
Google it.
Okay, let's see. Eye
Back in the
guy.
police station.
Wait,
Shy Guy?
He's really
He's
just
Shy Guy.
no. He's really just a guy made of eyes. Okay.
Ugh.
I had that
can-
action figure as a kid, and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever.
You could probably beat him really easily. Just like kick sand at him. He goes blind. Bring a BB gun. Shoot his eyes out.
This'll kill him. He sounds as effective as the Tin-Eyed Man. Everyone's favorite
Robert,
Batman villain.
look it up. Power Rangers Eye Guy.
Noah, do you know about the Tin-Eyed Man
Sorry, from what?
from Batman? He's a Batman villain.
The Ten-Eyed Man?
Yeah.
Let me. Doesn't sound familiar. I'll Google him.
Okay, you Google Tin-Eyed Man and I'll Google Eye Guy. God, that's such a lame name.
Eye guy. Yeah, I don't know this character.
Most people don't. There is a great bit, because the gimmick is he's blind, but he has eyes on his fingertips. That's how he
I
sees.
see. Yes.
That's how he sees. There's a scene in an episode of Brave and the Bold where Batman just tosses a cactus at him and he catches it. It's like that's how he defeats him.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I see an Eye Guy from Ben 10.
You don't see the Power Rangers one?
The Ben 10 one was the first one that came out. John should know his Eye Guy lore between Ben 10 and Power Rangers.
Oh, that sounds really familiar.
Eye guys. Guy guys. Looking for the 2-ply.
I like that Power Rangers Eye Guy is like 80% eyes, but they couldn't go all the way because it still has to be a guy in a suit. That's too many eyes.
Oh
what you-
yeah, this guy. Yeah, I remember Eye Guy from Ben 10.
Yeah, doesn't he look easy to beat? You just poke his eyes.
Robert, you really should read Go Go Power Rangers though. I think you would dig that.
Is that the newest comic?
I mean it's yeah, like the latest Boom stuff. That's
Gotcha.
it's a bit older at this point just because it's been going so long. But that's a good like just jump in and it's much more character driven. I really like their take on Jason, where like he is a karate instructor to help with his temperament and help people not get bullied because he was the one doing the bullying as a kid.
Oh. Sounds like a real asshole.
What an asshole. Lair. Don't just stand.
Then this was my favorite Power Rangers villain as a kid. It's the monkey.
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 Ah! Dog,
Sorry.
kill it.
I'm just thinking of Dennis Hopper in the Mario movie.
Monkey.
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 Do we do a live commentary on the Mario movie?
It counts as a horror movie.
Yeah. There's horror influence.
Yeah.
The
There's
Goombas are
it.
pretty scary.
That movie is
I think you could say that.
What?
That sounded
Goomba?
like yeah, that's like racist.
Yeah, freaking Goomba.
Whoa, you can't say that.
What about Koopas?
Jesus.
Koopa. That movie is 40% Blade Runner,
Mhm.
30% Jurassic Park, 20% horror movie, and like 10% Mario.
And it's a better Mario movie than the new one.
Oh,
I assume. I haven't seen either.
I don't.
I'm just talking
Okay,
out my
but that is a loaded
actually agree
statement,
with
though.
that.
Is the originally better movie? Probably. A better Mario movie? No.
I don't even like.
I don't know.
I don't think the '90s one's a good movie. It's an interesting failure. It's a fun watch party movie, but I don't
No,
have the love for it that some of our mutual friends have.
No,
I think it's interesting.
I don't think being interesting automatically means you're better than something that's kind of safe. It just means that it's bad.
It means I want to watch it more. Means I'm more interested in it.
That's fair. But then there's the target. There's the target demographic factor where it's like, yeah, the new one is a kids movie made for kids. Like that's fine. It's a Mario movie.
But also, if you're an adaptation of something, you should be judged on how good of an adaptation it is. The '90s movie is not a Mario movie. It just isn't.
This is true.
In no way does anything in that movie resemble the source material.
It does have a bomb that Dennis
A
Hopper
bomb.
needs to say. Ba-bomb.
Ba-ba-bum. Whoa.
Wow,
Oh,
he
no.
he was really working on that jump scare. He's like in 3, 2, 1.
This is gonna be so good, guys. When she turns around that corner, I'm gonna go, whoa.
Oh, my face.
Ah.
Ah.
Ah, Jamie, she shot me.
You were like half Arnold, half Stitch for a second. And now I wish Arnold was playing Stitch in the live action Lilo and Stitch movie. God.
Lilo, I am Stitch.
Arnold's family.
We need to go.
I would watch the live action Stitch movie if that was how they went about that.
I'm going to fight you, you girly man.
Oh, and then he gets to sing some Elvis music. Ah, perfect.
You ain't nothing but a hound
Hound
dog.
Make it happen,
we already
Disney,
know.
you cowards.
We already know Arnold is great at singing.
He is.
He's
Rock
Robert's
body.
favorite singer.
I don't listen to a lot of modern music, but I listen to that one a lot.
That's real
And he
music,
says the
honestly.
90s Mario movie is better because it isn't lame.
That's
Yeah, but
implying
you're-
that the '90s movie isn't lame, and I don't know if I do share that sentiment. It's lame in its own way. Again, it's interesting.
Daddy, I
It's
judge on
just-
whether or not it has a Chris Pratt voicing Mario. It does. It's an automatic 3 out of 10. Chris Pratt was fine in that movie. I don't.
He's fine. He's not horrible. He tried.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I always thought he would be a better Garfield than Mario.
Right?
And
And
I
I heard
haven't
he was
seen-
awful in
I haven't seen that yet.
that. And I don't plan to. I don't
I
need
Well,
to.
even
he wants
when-
to, because like Garfield's a big deal here.
No, I loved Garfield when I was a kid.
Same.
I've got enough.
Yeah.
I've-
Had enough.
I used to be. I used to be a big Garfield fan, so I'm interested in it. But I just remember when the trailers came out and everyone was like, "Oh, he's so bad." I'm like, I don't know. He's delivering these lines okay. It's a better fit than Mario.
Glad I watched that.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, in Mario Teddy, he's at least surrounded by some better choices, like Charlie Day as Luigi or Jack Black as Bowser, who's great.
When that cast came out, I was always like, if they were gonna cast Charlie Day as Luigi, then obviously you should have cast Danny DeVito as Mario.
Yeah, yeah. I also thought Charlie Day would have been a better fit for Toad, but he was a great Luigi.
He just sounds
I
like
can't
Toad.
complain. Yeah.
Hey Mario, what are you gonna do?
It's Mario.
He wouldn't even have to do a voice. He could just talk.
I got boxes full of Pepe.
I got boxes full of Pepe. Pepe Sylvia.
Okay, so where are we now in the narrative? Where is Claire at as a character in this story?
In the sewers.
Oh,
That's good. Where is she as a character? She's in the sewers.
in the basement.
It's a good place for her character to be.
Because you're a woman.
All right, it's 9:45. D&D got pushed back to 10, so I think we're just gonna call it here.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Okay.
you think we're at the halfway point yet? How much more do you think we got?
We got the sewers, and then we've got the nest. So
Cool.
yeah, maybe about halfway. We gotta deal with this bullshit over here. I hate
You know
this
what's
fucking-
bullshit?
To me, Mario, you gotta pay the troll toll. If you wanna get that. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It's a me, Mario. You gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get in the boy's soul. Woohoo!
I love John reading that, not having seen It's Always Sunny, like
So
not
lovely,
knowing that
Bowser.
not knowing that what that means.
It was just really funny hearing him read it and then seeing where it was
You
going.
gotta pay the toll. Oh no!
Aw. Woohoo!
All right, that. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. We'll be back Thursday with something, and then
With something.
Friday we're doing Batman Returns over on. No, yes.
Not
Wait,
this
what are we-
Friday.
What are
This,
we doing
this Friday is
Friday
Friday the 13th. Yeah.
Okay, we're doing a Friday the 13th movie. Go vote in the poll if you haven't already, and
Yeah.
we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
See you.